camp I'm teaching this week is the Advanced Game Development Camp. We use Unity, which is what they used in the beginner camp. Some of the kids were here last week, some of the kids are coming in maybe from last year. And in the advanced camp, they get to take the skills that they learned that first time around and push it further. They get to make something new. The advanced camps are probably some of the closest camps to being in college project classes, right? You're given an abstract goal, hey, make a thing. And you have a team of people, you get to collaborate with one another, you have to figure out a schedule. So it's more like the kinds of projects that kids will see in college versus something in high school which is highly structured. Here they have this sort of unstructured environment where they get to problem solve on their own.
I'm the lead instructor of the film camp. I've got a bunch of students, MSU students that are here helping me with the camp. They help lead the camp, and we teach them how to do advanced film today. I mean, they're basically taking a college level class. I mean, a lot of this comes from the class that I teach all semester, and we try to squeeze it into a week. One of the final projects we do in my class, that's kind of what they're doing in a full week. So they're learning to write scripts and come up with ideas, which is probably the hardest part. Then shoot those ideas and make them into a reality.
I chose to do this camp because I have done stuff like this before, and I come here to continue with my passion and continue learning new skills for the future.
Oh, this is a great preparation. The first day, Troy kind of does his first lecture for TC 341. And TC 341 is kind of one of the first intro film classes you take. So they kind of get thrown into it right away on the first day, what a normal college course is going to look like, how it's set up. He kind of just throws me into it and starts getting after it right the first day.
They'll be able to leave here and pick up any camera and actually make an entire project.
It's a great little sample of what's to come if you do decide to come to MSU and pursue a film degree.
So this is an intro to game design and development course. So really it's an accelerated program that very similar to what we run here at the college for our undergrad students. So these campers come in with very little game design experience. They might not know anything about game design.
There's definitely just the big teamwork aspect of it. So you have to figure out with everyone's skill level how the artists are going to end up making all their stuff, how it's all going to go together, and how the game ends up playing, because it still has to be fun even though you still have to make the entire thing.
There's really no other places that I know of where you can take 5 days and you can get kind of a crash course of all of game design. So not only do we deconstruct games, not only do we paper prototype, we learn about the foundations of game design. We actually have game engines available for all the students to use. We have them make and produce a full game within the 5 days that they're here. And they get to have access to all of our facilities. So they get to go into the sound recording studios, they get to work with those sound people on making their own music, making their own sound effects. They can use any of the facilities to make any art that they want in the game. There's a lot of staff and talented people here that can help them make those games. And not only that, but they get to come to this campus and check everything else out.
So this is the 3D art and animation camp. Basically what I try to do is boil my intro to Maya class into a single week with high school students. And what I'm looking at is I focus on the process of developing a 3D character. For most people that's the most exciting part, and what they really think about when they think about 3D is making a whole character. What a lot of people don't know is that in order to get it animated and colored and all ready to go, there's a lot of stuff that has to happen behind the scenes. Really, I spend most of the week encouraging them to break the program as much as possible. Especially when I get college students, they're always afraid, did I break it? One of the things I love about high school and middle school students is that they get a real joy out of messing something up and breaking something, because that's when you really learn how to use it. You learn the nuances and the ins and outs. 3D is a really exciting area that's blowing up. Since Facebook just purchased Oculus, which is virtual reality technology, we're expected to see an explosion in virtual reality entertainment, not just for games, but for all forms of entertainment.